From snail-mail correspondence courses to comprehensive digital training, distance learning has come a long way and has now reached its prime as e-learning. Today, it's no longer a novelty, but a booming industry. According to statistics from Ambient Insight, the global e-learning market will continue to grow by 5% yearly, and in time will replace offline formats. E-learning continues to gain ground in the corporate sector. Businesses implement it to develop their staff, streamline their processes, and extend their reach. So what is e-learning in real-world context, and why is it so attractive? Let's have a look. Happy Learns Day, everyone! My name is Paulina, and today is another great day to learn something new. So let's get started. The term e-learning was coined by US learning guru Elliot Macy in November 1999, when he delivered his speech at the TechLearn conference. E-learning is the use of network technology to design, deliver, select, administer, and extend learning. In 2000, e-learning was revolutionized as a technology with the release of OLAT, the first open-source learning management system. That year also saw the release of the first version of SCORM, a standard that enables users to package content and distribute it within an LMS. In the early 2000s, mobile devices became more and more prevalent and took the form of smartphones and tablets. They were no longer used just to make calls. People watched videos, read books, and played games on their phones. That prompted cellular companies to improve mobile connectivity, a race that continues to this day. Mobile devices are now a popular choice to access e-learning, both for business and general education. Let's cover benefits of e-learning for businesses. Today, many companies from large enterprises to small startups use e-learning to manage their employees' development, upgrade their qualifications, teach them new skills, or retain them for new positions. E-learning is a great boon to businesses because it provides, first of all, lower training costs. With e-learning, you don't have to spend a fortune hosting seminars, renting hotel rooms, and covering travel expenses. You can simply develop an online course and share it with your employees. It has wider coverage. Distance learning has no barriers. You can train hundreds of employees in dozens of offices across the world in a uniform fashion. Employees don't need to spend time attending classroom lectures. All they need is a digital device and internet access. All the learning material is stored in one place, example, an LMS. Employees can log in to the LMS at a convenient time from any device, find the course they need, and refresh their memory. Traditional training can be rather slow because it depends on the business trainer's working hours. An LMS is available anytime, making it possible for your employees to study whenever they feel like, when commuting, during their lunch break, or at home. Your business trainers don't need to hold in-class training and go over every single paper in person. Most LMSs have analytics, which show each student's progress in graphs and reports. E-learning helps employees keep up with the company's rhythm and solve problems in real time. Need to introduce a new product to the sales team? Create a course and deliver it instantly to thousands of employees. Let's go over some of the cases when e-learning comes in handy. Employee training is the main reason why companies implement e-learning. Digital courses are more efficient at employee training because they provide an ongoing and easy-to-use learning solution. Compliance training is mandatory for almost any business. The goal is to inform new employees about company policies, for example, those involving safety and personal conduct. Compliance training is much easier to deliver with an LMS, especially if you need to implement immediate changes to your policy. Employee involvement. E-learning engages employees with interactive courses, creative design, and game-like elements. The latter is specifically aimed at keeping learners' interest peaked with awards and ratings. New hire retention. The onboarding process for new staff members can be perplexing, especially if you have a big company. You can make things easier by introducing the company and its key figures step by step with digital courses. This will also free up time for your HR team. Client and partner development. With digital courses, you can teach your partners and clients about what you do, be it products or services. People like innovation, but are often suspicious about things they don't know. Use courses and presentations to explain how your service works and why it's good. That will make them feel safe and get them on board quicker. Product promotion. Brands and retail companies always have new products to present. You can use e-learning to teach your sales teams about new additions and help new employees learn the products quicker. As a result, you get more sales. So, how exactly do businesses achieve these goals with e-learning? The more relevant, engaging, and interactive your course is, the higher its efficacy. There are lots of content types to choose from. Let's cover the main ones that you should consider. Digital courses. Simple digital courses are often presented as slides with information and media, such as video, audio, and pictures. Modern authoring tools allow you to make the slides more diverse with quizzes, simulations, and screencasts. The key here is to make the whole experience memorable and easy to go through. We recommend using this content ratio: 60% media and 40% text. Quizzes. Just like traditional school tests, digital quizzes help test how much your learners have learned from a lesson. Modern authoring tools allow you to create fun and interactive tests with branching audio and video questions, drag and drop elements, and more. Webinars. A webinar is an online lecture often recorded with a webcam. The speaker's desktop serves as a blackboard where they can show slides and videos. This format has two benefits. The first is that you can broadcast to thousands of employees at once. And second, your viewers can ask questions and receive answers in real time. Video courses. Video courses make education visually compelling. This format is fun and can be used for any topic. You just need to choose how you want to present it. A video course can be an interactive course with pop-up questions and game elements, or a simple informative video. YouTube utilizes this simple and engaging format not only to provide entertainment, but also to educate. When you watch a cooking show or a tech review, you are engaging in e-learning. Screencasts. Screen recordings can help you show people how to operate specific software. For example, if you need to introduce your employees to a CRM, demonstrate to them how the software works with a screencast. Talking head video. Simply put, this is a video that involves a person talking to the camera. The goal is to engage the listener with a captivating story. This could be a success story, an interview with an expert, or a product showcase. Ebooks and articles. Many LMSs have catalogs where companies store books, long reads, case studies, and other articles. Together, these materials make up a strong knowledge base that employees can access at any time during their training. Conversation simulations. Simulations help employees train their skills. They simulate a possible scenario the learner may encounter at work. It could be a dialogue with a client in retail or an engine failure simulation at a plant. The main benefit here is that the learner can complete the task safely in a virtual environment without risking potential real-world problems. Virtual reality simulations. Perhaps the most effective and expensive from that e-learning takes is virtual reality programs. They allow the user to become immersed in a virtual experience for safe trial and error. Mailing list. According to a poll we conducted, 60% of businesses use mailing lists. However, this format is not suited for every solution. You can teach business correspondence or SEO basics, but you should stay clear of complex mail lessons. The disadvantage is that when you use MailOut, you lose control. You can't track how many people read the mail from top to bottom and what they learned from it. Podcasts. Podcasts are very convenient. You can listen to them while jogging or while driving a car instead of listening to the radio. Podcasts are often long and therefore need to be catchy and compelling, so the listener doesn't fall asleep to the sweet sounds of your informative lullaby. Now, let's see how you can launch e-learning in 9 steps. E-learning implementation will require financing, design, and teamwork. Full preparation can take from a week to a year, depending on the project scale. Let's go over 9 steps for your e-learning roadmap. First step is to set goals. Think about why you want to launch e-learning and what it will help you achieve. The bigger the goal is, the more complex the implementation strategy. For example, if you want to train a new sales team, you may settle for product courses and soft skill training. However, if you want to raise the overall qualification level across your entire company, you will need to prepare individual learning programs for each team. Second step is to choose e-learning tools. If you have short-term projects or want to implement something simple like mailouts, you don't really need complex tools. However, if you want to create a developing learning environment, you need to consider researching e-learning software, an LMS, and an authoring tool. An authoring tool allows you to create e-learning content like video courses, interactions, quizzes, and more. In some cases, the authoring tool is optional because you can buy canned content. For example, ready-made courses on general topics like workplace safety. However, if you're going to teach anything specific, you'll need to prepare bespoke content in-house. Today, there are dozens of authoring tools on the market. We prepared a handy guide to help you pick one. It also lists 14 main criteria you should use to help you choose the best e-learning software. You will find the link to it in the description. LMS stands for Learning Management System. An LMS stores all the information about your company's training: employees, courses, assignments, statistics, schedules, etc. There are at least 35 questions you should ask your LMS vendor. Again, the link will be in the description. Step number 3 is to prepare a plan. Write down a plan in stages and allocate a budget for each one. Choose an LMS, create a dedicated team to manage the system, like admins, business trainers, and decide whether you will buy the learning content or develop it yourself. Create content. After setting up, start developing educational materials for your employees. You don't need anything complex and fancy in the beginning. Start simple. Get your LMS ready. Once your content is ready, upload it to the LMS and organize it. Add folders, combine courses into learning paths, etc. Make sure all the courses run and report progress correctly. Do a test run. When the system is ready, invite a few employees for a pilot run. The goal here is to monitor everything and get feedback, so you can refine the training program before the final launch. Advertise the launch with a PR campaign. Your employees need to know about your new learning solution. A simple corporate mailout will increase the conversion rate by 10%. Step number 8 is to begin training. Invite your employees to the LMS and assign courses. This is the beginning of the training process. After your employees log in, they should see the assigned courses and start viewing them. And the last step is to estimate efficiency. To rate the success of the e-learning, use built-in statistics and gather employee feedback. So, in the end, what is e-learning? E-learning is a method of gaining knowledge and skills that is steadily becoming the new standard in corporate training and education. If you like this video, don't forget to give a big thumbs up down below. Also, click the red subscribe button to come join the iSpring community. We'd love to have you on board. And finally, hit the bell notification icon so you get notified every time we upload a brand new video. By the way, we share more tips on our blog, so go ahead and explore it. Take care and see you at the next video. Bye!